Here joining me is a former president of Hockey Calgary and author of Moron, Behind the Scenes Look at Minor Hockey. Now, Todd, what exactly, Moron? Tell me what this book is all about.
Well, of course, the title, as many people have looked at and thought, oh boy, that seems like an aggressive title. But it affectionately comes from the original Moron blog that of course, became known as the Moron Memo, which ultimately resulted in my resignation as president of minor hockey. I mean, the topic and what's inside the book ranges from the body checking debate, which was last year in Calgary, all the way through to some of the behaviors inside the stands in minor hockey and how ridiculous some of those behaviors are. And it is a call to action and a discussion point to get all of us talking and see if we can't resolve some of the issues in minor hockey.
Now, we were talking earlier. Now, this isn't bashing minor hockey. That's not at all the intention. Your intention was more of just to bring some awareness and to address some of the major issues that are out there.
No, absolutely. It's to continue the discussion that I guess the Hockey Calgary board that I was part of started and continues, and this is another vehicle that we can use as the general public to continue the discussion. And it's certainly not a bash on minor hockey. I love the game, and 97% of the game is perfect. It's just wonderful. It's that 3% that we all need to start rising up, letting our voices be heard, and starting to pay more attention to.
Now, here we are up in the stands here at Winsport. It's starting to become more of a thing where it's less about what's going on the ice, and there's a lot of issues about what's going on up here in the stands, whether it be parents, scouts, all that. How big of an issue is parenting, and how big of a factor does it play in the development of these young kids?
Well, again, minor hockey, let's face it, I mean, it's not about, the primary purpose of minor hockey is not to go to the NHL or some professional status. Obviously, that's a byproduct that ends up happening, but for the vast majority of our children that are playing this game, this is just about kids having fun, staying physically active, learning how to, have respect amongst their peers, getting some good leadership from some great coaches, and just having fun on the ice. That's what this is all about, and parents need to keep that in perspective.
So do you think this is a good read for either kids playing in minor hockey all the way up to parents, grandparents? Is this something for everybody?
Oh, absolutely. This, again, the book is not intended, although the title, may be a little aggressive, it's not intended to be a rant. I've got an awful lot of respect for Hockey Canada and all the great volunteers that dedicate countless amount of hours to the game. This is kind of a call to action, saying, hey, let's look at what the issues are inside the game from a guy that was 7 years as a volunteer, and what can we do to maybe solve some of these problems, and that's really what this book's all about.
Where can people find this book if they want to pick it up?
Actually, it's on Amazon.ca, Amazon.com, both in the print-on-demand product and the Kindle product, and I understand through a rumor that it's headed to chapters. So
there you go. There you go. Pick up a Starbucks coffee while you read it. Why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right on. All right, so keep your eyes out for it. Moron, the behind-the-scenes look at minor hockey. Todd, thanks for doing this,
hey, thanks.
and good luck along the way, okay?